Hey, Javier here with the Libertarian Investor, just with a quick video about following the signal, not the noise. And we're going to have another Insomnia podcast tomorrow. And of course, we talk a lot about current events. I am currently following oil prices and commodity prices. And I have some new picks that we're going to be talking about in that podcast. Of course, I did invest in Oxy, and that is way up. Today it hit 59. It was up almost 6% today. It's stabilized back to $58 a share. The oil price is back in the mid 90s after crashing down to almost 79 over the last few days. It's wild, and of course, current events and the war. But it's very important for the investor to realize that our gain is going to come through uncertainty. Our gains come from the unknown. It comes from people not knowing what's going to happen. And as we saw over the last few weeks, if you watch my videos, you'll see that I talked to professional money managers, and they have no idea what's going to happen. They were wrong about oil. They were wrong about Oxy. Many people were wrong about this conflict. It just goes to show, really, as I said in my earlier videos about philosophy and investing, nobody knows anything. As Socrates said, the only thing I know is that I know nothing. It's in that uncertainty and in that unknown that the investor is going to make his alpha. That's how we're going to make money. And of course, it's going to be the ability to remain tranquil and to not be seduced by all this glitter. I know it's scary right now, and a lot of people are nervous. I myself have, over the week, have had to disconnect, meditate a little bit, and calm down so that I could refocus. What we're focused on as investors is how to gain the strategic advantage so that we can make alpha, so that we can get free. And it's in uncertain times like this that we're going to be able to get free. But just remember, sometimes you got to turn off the news. We know what's going on. We know the various outcomes of the conflicts, and we have to study them. But we cannot allow ourselves to be absorbed into the drama so much so that it takes away from us being able to act effectively. Again, the only way you act effectively is by filtering out the noise and going to the signal. And again, what is the signal? The signal is your unique ability to select investments. Remember, and as Jason Apollo Voss said in The Intuitive Investor, someone we've interviewed many times on this channel, and as all investment professionals know, the most important factor in investing is you. Every investment's going to be tailored to the individual because some people invest for value. So some people, of course, we all change it up in each investment. Every investment's unique. Some people will invest for interest. Some people invest for intuition just because they feel that a certain stock may go up. And indeed, that is a large part of a lot of my investments. Serve me well. It serves many people well. Some people invest just simply by the charts. Everybody has a unique approach to investing, but the most important factor is you. What are your interests? What are your temperaments? So you have to focus on distilling down what kind of investor you are, and then you have to research investments accordingly. So don't let yourself be carried away by fear. Don't allow yourself to be carried away by useless speculation. Of course, again, we have to try to predict. But remember, there's no such thing as a future fact. A fact is something in the past. So no matter what an analyst says, no matter what a journalist says, that's just their prediction of what will happen. And Ludwig von Mises and the Austrian economists have basically ruled out prediction. Of course, the investor and the speculator and the entrepreneur have to predict. It's our job. It's actually how we make our profits. But pure prediction, purely correct prediction, is impossible because, again, there's so many factors that no one person, even the most sophisticated AI, cannot take into account all of these factors. And there are new factors rising at every moment. We live in a dynamic world and a dynamic universe. So no one can predict 100%. What does that mean? That means as investors, we're all dealing with uncertainty. And We should not become nervous with this uncertainty or get anxiety about this uncertainty. Indeed, guys, we're going away from an old world order into a new world order, and no one really knows what that means. No one really knows what that's going to imply. The majority of the world is afraid, and you see this fear reflected in numerous institutions in society. But you, as an investor, have to focus in on that unknown and have to love that unknown, because, as Mises again talks about, the unknown is the unique space of the entrepreneur, is the unique space of the investor. If there's not an unknown, if everything is known perfectly, there would be no such thing as profit. If everyone could plan perfectly their expenditures for the rest of their lives, there would be no savings. And if there were no savings, there would be no investments. So get comfortable with the unknown. Learn to love the unknown and know when to plug into current events and news, even things like this channel, and know when to plug out of that or to pull out of that and go back to basics, go back to reflecting upon yourself. What kind of investor are you? And again, in the end, it's all about getting free. And I know that the future is bright. No matter how dark it seems in the outside world right now, the future is bright for those of us who are going to go out and seize that opportunity by embracing the unknown. So guys, join me tomorrow, and it's going to be at 2 a.m. Central Time on Saturday morning. Please do tune in, or you can tune in later to the Insomnia Podcast. We're going to discuss my investment picks, how this week has gone. It's gone very well for me as an investor. And so until very soon, guys, this is Javier with The Libertarian Investor, wishing you a wonderful evening.